Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHEM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHEM, RICANS. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. And today's lesson is going to be on this movie called Jupiter Ascending. And it is kind of a spiritual movie. There's lots of very major spiritual aspects to it. One of the main ones being the main character. I almost forgot her name, Jupiter. All right, being the rightful heir / owner of the Earth, and she when I was suggested to watch this video by a brother who had said he saw the spiritual aspects to it. I thought the way he was explaining it was kind of weird, and then as I see it myself, I see where he was coming from, and I see just how overall how dumb not only the character is, but the story is at the end. It's like, why do that? What is the message that we're trying to, or no, Slakia, that's an incorrect statement, but basically I know what the message that they're trying to say is, and it's basically like, oh, love with the people around you is better than all the money and all the wealth and all the stuff that you could have by doing X, Y, and Z, or all the time in the world. All right, that's not the small fleeting love that you have for one person or whatever, or the people in your life, is more important than all the time in the world and X, Y, and Z, and literally all the other stuff that's in the world. All right, that's basically the overarching theme, which I think is a very disingenuous and intentionally planted message to put in this movie, because the thing is, logically, if you woke up and heard that, oh, you own the earth, you are the rightful owner of the earth, and by law you can do this, that, and that, you can do whatever you want to it, I would not be slacking. Spoiler alert, but basically she basically, as the owner of the earth, she doesn't let the people on the earth die. She lets them continue to do whatever BS that they're doing, living wicked ways, living in the terrible conditions of Babylon, while she is over here living that piece of trash, garbage life of cleaning up after people. All right, cleaning up after people. All right, it is beyond me how they could come to such an egregiously terrible conclusion and a terrible end in this movie. And the thing is, that is because they want people to be, they want us to be, or not even just us Israelites, but everyone in general, all the people, the nations of the earth, to be content with the terrible living conditions that they're in, thinking that this is humanity, this is how things have to be, while they are ruling, while they are fucking things up in the world. All right, now let's get some precepts to actually go through that a bit more. All right, Revelation chapter 5 verse 10, and has made us unto God, Revelation chapter 5 verse 10, and hath made us unto YAHAWAH kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. All right, so let me also get this, because this also goes into it. Daniel chapter 7 verse 14, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. And finally, let me also get this. Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So it baffles me how the conclusion of that video was, continue to let the evil people, the evil humans on earth, continue to rule, continue to let there be so many people suffering in poverty, and whatever issues, slavery, sex slave, depression, and all this stuff going on. While let all that keep on going on, while you, who has the power, who quite literally has the power to change that, keep on living as a freaking toilet cleaner. All right, it literally does not make any sense. I am genuinely baffled by that. On top of that, if she had just used her authority, used her power, used her wealth, used her whatever, her inheritance, to just to fucking change things, life on earth literally would have been better. All right, and I know that this shit is fiction and all that crap, but it does not matter. It does not change the fact that the stuff that these people do. And Slocky, the thing is, you need to understand, Slocky, you need to understand that it is quite literally people like me that will make stuff like fiction so overly serious to the point where it's like what it might seem like, why are you getting mad for it? It's just a movie, it's just a game, it's just a thing, it's just a this, when like people actually, the thing is that this is a parallel, a mirror of how people actually feel. You don't understand that this is genuinely like what people want. People want things to stay. The people that made this damn movie, the writers, the person who made the story, maybe not the people who made the entirety of the movie, but the people who wrote the story, who wanted that to be the ending, who said, yes, this is a good ending. Anyone and everyone that said that this was a good ending in the development stages, they are devils. They are the devil simply because they are okay with pushing out to society, to people, to anyone who watches this movie, that this is okay. Stories should be some sort of not just for fun and entertainment, but at the same time, like certain stories, when they have these like big messages, okay, like what Jupiter Ascending was trying to do, when they have these big messages, it should be about wanting things to be better, wanting not just self-betterment, self-reflection, but just reflection in general. All right, you should be able to read a book, watch a movie, see some sort of story, okay, observe some sort of story, and think, you know what, I see the lesson, I see where things can get better. All right, now there are some stories that are just for entertainment, of course, I'm not knocking that, but for this is very clearly very clearly the message of let things stay the way they are forever. Let things continue. And as a matter of fact, Slocky, that's another thing. As a matter of fact, what they were trying to prove, or what they were trying to say in the movie, was that as time goes on, the Earth is going to get to a point where it's going to be overpopulated, and the Earth won't be able to sustain the amount of people on that Earth anymore. So even then, even in their universe, all right, through their rules and logic, it still did not make any sense for things to continue to go that way, because there was still going to be an end, there was still going to be a destruction. But that's fine, who cares about any of the consequences of our dumbass actions? We're still just going to keep on doing things the way they are, because we love the current people that are in power. All right, this is the message that they want you to think. They want you to say, you know what, hey women, go find that Prince Charming or that bad boy or whatever, and settle down with him and keep on living in this society. All right, even if you're poor, even if you're dirt poor, even if you have a little bit of money, even if you are living under a bridge or something. Just be happy with just that, okay? Because you don't need a castle. You don't need all your wealth. Because even if you have it, even if you deserve all the stuff that rightfully belongs to you, you don't need any of that stuff. Just let us keep that for you, okay? Because you don't know how to use it properly. You're clearly too dumb. All right, Slacky, and I'm going to calm down because I get passionate about this type of stuff, because this is just flat out unrighteousness and wickedness and evil. All right, I do not approve of this in the slightest. All right, so as a result of that, yes, this is some things that I just did not like about the movie. Let me also continue on with the rest of these precepts. Romans chapter 9 verse 12. It was said unto her, the elder. Oh, hold on, wait, what? I don't think this is one. Oh yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. All right, so seen servants upon horses, princes walking as servants upon the earth. She is a princess in the movie. She's the queen, whatever. I don't know. They really weren't too detailed in that. She's a noble, I guess. And at the end of it, she's just walking. She's just choosing the life as a servant. She's willingly choosing that rather than collecting what is rightfully hers. And one thing that they did in the movie, which was another aspect that was spiritual about it, was that they incorporated reincarnation. They said that she's basically a reincarnation of her. All right, she's a reincarnation of the main antagonists, one of the main antagonists of this house of Brassiacs or whatever. They are kind of main antagonists, kind of not. But they are a main plot point. So one of them is the main antagonist. Another one is a supporting character, surprisingly. Another one is a secondary antagonist. All right. So, basically, their mother, all right, was 91 millennium years old or something like that. And then, as a result of that, they were basically saying, as a result of her being the main character, Jupiter, being a reincarnation, she was Slakia. She was bear with me one moment. Slakia. So because she was a reincarnation, they were basically saying and suggesting that the initial life, the initial woman, all right, she hated her life. She hated living the life that she was living in, taking people's life energy and life resources to extend her own life. She kept on saying she hated her life. She kept on saying she wanted to die and all this stuff like that. And it kind of is supported in that, in the sense that, or it's kind of supported that she did want to live as a poor woman, I guess, or not as long as she normally does, because of all the stuff that was going on, in the fact that the girl Jupiter, before she knew about all this stuff, she would always say that she hates her life living in it as a maid and stuff like that, toilet cleaner, and just not being a poor servant. She would say she hates living that life. But then now when she finds out, now she says now it's revealed that her previous reincarnation was, or past life, whatever, hated living as a royalty and stuff like that, which I thought that was extremely stupid and really didn't make any sense. How is it that both just despise living and stuff like that? But Anyway, whatever. Which, funnily enough, I didn't even realize this before. But where the frick was their father? Like, where's their father in all of this? All right, but anyway, continuing on. So basically, another thing, as I said before, said she is a princess walking as a servant, and they want all us Israelites, okay, which are going to be the kings and priests of this earth, as referred to back in Revelation 5 verse 10. They want us to be content with being servants, even though we're supposed to be the princes and princesses and kings and priests. All right, now Ephesians chapter 4 verse 22, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. And that is the thing. The people have things messed up where they are so hyper focused on the old conversation, the old life, the wicked stuff. All right, they want that so badly. This is not necessarily aimed towards the what's the word called, the movie, in terms of the movie, but it is in reference to it, in a sense of they want us to hold to that, or hold and accept that ideology of what this is, or how this life is ruled. All right, in the sense of never want to change, never want things to be better, always be content with Esau being on top, and fight to keep that. It's basically like this. If Esau could, or if it were possible, Esau would have all the Israelites tell YAHAWAH and YAHAWASHI to never come back. That's basically it. And if it were possible, well, then lots of Jakes, they would wake up to the fact that they are Israelites, and they would just flat out do it. So many 2/3 would genuinely do it. Even right now, you have so many Jakes that have so much love for Esau that they already basically say that, I don't want to even serve a God that would hurt Edomites and stuff like that, even though they completely want to pretend like slavery didn't happen. All right, now 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 52, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. And this is the best way to do it, and it's that we should be seeking not for these temporary things, these temporary time, these temporary life and stuff like that, because even in that movie, even in that media where they were saying that they're living for so long, Slakia, even with them living for so long, it's just like, that's still temporal. If they are removed from their power, if they don't have access to the resources in order to make themselves young again, then they're just going to die. They literally said that. All right, but because they have access to that and they can do all that stuff, they continue to live. But the thing is, and once again, it goes back into like, what is the proper kingdom? What's proper? What's the proper way? What should be our aim? All right. Revelation chapter 21 verse 4, and Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. We want that. We want Yahweh to remove that permanently, where it's not even going to be a possibility. But the thing is that even with their capabilities of their advancement of technology and stuff like that, being able to harness life of other people in order to extend their own, all right, that all that does not matter simply because they are still vulnerable. I think that's the best term to use. They're still vulnerable, whereas with YAHAWAH we won't be vulnerable. We won't be corruptible, as we read in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 52. We're going to have that incorruptible body, and we're going to have that incorruptible crown, that incorruptible rulership, which cannot be tainted, and it's going to be in righteousness, where everybody on the face of the earth will continue to thrive. All right, and they will be genuinely happy. As a matter of fact, we even read in Revelation 21:4 where there's not going to be any more tears. There's going to be no more death, no more sorrow. But yet Esau is okay with all that staying there as long as he gets to rule. He's not meant to rule. That's why this world is messed up as it is. But he does not care as long as he is not under the Israelites. All right. So with that, I pray the system was edifying. All right. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Ruach, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abad Babal, and Shalom.